They called it the Fletcher Mansion. Once a place of music and laughter, it now stood hollow, like the heart of the woman who once called it home. Eleanor Fletcher had waited for her husband, lost to war or so she thought. When word came that he had returned, but not to her, grief turned to something darker. Her heart broke, and with it, the silence of the house began to whisper. The house sits empty, except for the occasional ghost hunter who ventures inside. Tonight the door creaks open as Alice and James come to explore. It's colder in here than outside. James chuckles nervously. It's just the stone, it holds the chill. Alice's flashlight flickers as it passes over the staircase. For a quick second, a woman stands at the top. Eleanor. She vanishes before Alice notices. But the house remembered, and so did she. They explore the hallway. The silence grows heavier. Footsteps echo behind them, but when they turn, there is nothing there. Alice stops before the portrait of Eleanor. Her hand rises to touch it, but pulls back. She looks sad, she whispers. James shrugs, brushing it off, but the air grows heavy. A door creaks open upstairs. Slowly. Then they hear it, weeping. It's soft, hard to hear, but it's there. Soft weeping, but it isn't Alice. It isn't James. Alice looks up, eyes wide. James, do you hear that? He nods but says nothing, his eyes drawn to the staircase. They climb the stairs cautiously. With each step, the sound of Eleanor's sobs grows clearer. At the top, a narrow hallway stretches into darkness. Doors line the walls, all closed except one. Eleanor's grief had bound her to this place. Her sorrow echoed in the floorboards, her fear trapped in the very walls. She had waited for love, for peace, for someone to see her. Alice and James step into the open room. The air turns ice cold. Alice rubs her arm as the gooseflesh raises. Their flashlights sweep the room, a bedroom that was once elegant, but now bore the ravages of time. A candle on the old nightstand lights by itself. In the mirror, Eleanor appears, facing away. Her shoulders tremble. She didn't want to scare them. She only wanted to be heard, to be seen, but centuries of silence had twisted her sadness into something spectral. Eleanor turns, her eyes filled with pain, not malice. The mirror cracks. Alice screams. She grabs James's hand and pulls him out of the room. The door slams shut as they run down the hall toward the staircase. The lights flicker as Eleanor's whisper fills the room. Why won't they let me rest? The Fletcher Mansion kept its secrets, and Eleanor kept waiting.